So Elon has bought Twitter, and I just want to give a little Twitter review of what's been going on since Elon bought it. Has it gotten better? Has it gotten worse? And since I'm on Twitter a decent amount, because there's a lot of funny stuff on there, I'll give you guys my thoughts. I just want to start by saying I don't know where the whole Elon is racist narrative came from. One thing I will say is that I saw the headline where it read that usage of the N-word went up 500% since Elon bought Twitter. I don't know where that came from. I don't know why Black Twitter was in an uproar before Elon bought it, talking about some goodbye, we ain't never gonna get this again, we're gonna have to move to Parler and all this other stuff. I don't know where that came from. Somebody gotta tell me where that came from, because I literally have no clue. But one thing I will say is that headline is complete BS. I don't know where y'all was going, where y'all was seeing the N-word, but the N-word is on every single social media all the time. I don't know why y'all thought it went up 500% just because Elon bought Twitter. But bro, people who are gonna say the N-word before are just saying the N-word after Elon bought Twitter. It doesn't really matter. Even if that was the case, I didn't see anybody boycotting Twitter after that headline came out, so I don't know. But people just don't like Elon for a lot of reasons. First and foremost, I want to start my kind of review by saying I don't think Elon has any idea what he's doing when it comes to verification. Can we just start by saying that? Because this man made it to where now you can get a check mark for $8, which is fine. Sure, $8, it gives you a check mark, it gives you priority messaging, other things. I get it, that's fine. But why on God's green earth do companies need a whole nother verification symbol? So not only do you have the verification symbol at the top, you have an official verification symbol below their name or bio or whatever that shows that they are legitimately that company. Why? What was the point of that? It completely backfired because all it did was just give troll accounts verifications and all this other stuff. You got people pretending to be LeBron saying the most outlandish things ever just because they have a check mark and people will believe it's LeBron. It's actually insane. I've never seen anything like it. It's not the fact that you can get a verification for $8 because people spend their money on worse things all the time. I don't care about that. I don't care about the narrative that, oh, you're giving a billionaire $8 because, bro, you give a billionaire money all the time. When you have terrible pullout game and you have to spend $50 to get a plan B, whoever the CEO of plan B is now has your $50. You idiots, just because you're an idiot. But I don't understand why he made it to where you need 2 verifications. It doesn't make any logical sense. On top of the fact that anybody who has a check mark, you will instantly get ratioed on Twitter. It's the funniest thing ever, bro. I've seen this MF paid $8 for Twitter so much you have no idea, on topics that don't even need to be there. Like somebody said RIP Takeoff or whatever, and the next thing it was this picture. Now why on God's green earth are y'all doing this? Literally, bro, you can't even pay respects in 2022, bro. That's crazy. You can't even pay respects if you spent $8 on Twitter. And when it comes to other things with Twitter, like I don't know what else Elon is gonna change, but he's even telling employees of Twitter that they're probably gonna go out of business next year, which I just want to say Elon was probably the most impulsive billionaire I've ever seen in my entire life, because he really spent $44 billion on Twitter, of all things. He could have helped society and everybody's way of life with that $44 billion. I'm not gonna say that he would have made the world a beautiful place, but he could have did so much more. Instead, he bought the Bluebird app for $44 billion. I don't know about y'all, but I don't know who this previous CEO of Twitter was, but that man fleeced. I know he was happy. They was happy when that bill went through, because if it was me, I wouldn't want to be the CEO of Twitter anyway. Elon making regular updates like this is a game and he got patch notes coming out or something. Like, bro, like what are we doing here for real? Like, honestly, like what are we doing? None of this makes any sense to me, to be quite honest with you. But it's so impulsive because Twitter is literally was losing money. Twitter is still losing money every single day, and they need to find a way to monetize their users that isn't like, you know, getting their information and selling it illegally. So that's why Twitter Blue exists. But at the same time, the connotation around Twitter Blue is like, if you have it, you're essentially a loser. And to me, if I'm gonna be a loser in other people's eyes, I want more features with my Twitter Blue, like make it ad free or something. Let me like personalize my feed a little bit more. Let me do something. If I get ratio just for spending $8 and I don't have anything else to show for it, I'm gonna be pissed. Long story short, Twitter looks like it's in the same position it was in before, where it's literally still losing money, and all Elon did was just, He did nothing, pretty much. All he did was spend $44 billion on a $10 billion product. So all I have to say to Elon is this: stop being an idiot. Actually help Twitter, put it in a better place than before. Get rid of troll accounts, get rid of the CP that's on Twitter, because there's definitely CP rings on Twitter. I've seen it before. It's not that hard to find. Was I a part of any of the rings? No. No, I just want to make that perfectly clear. No, I was not looking stuff like that up for my own personal gain. I had to see if it was real, and it was. So that's what you need to get rid of. Long story short, man, Twitter, I hope it becomes a better platform. There's a lot of toxicity and ridiculousness on Twitter. I hope the right people get banned. I'm tired of getting banned for calling fat people fat. Like, if we could change that, I would greatly appreciate that, guys. But if we can't change that, then I'm just gonna delete Twitter at this point, because this is actually getting ridiculous. Tell me what y'all think about the Twitter blue changes. I don't like them at all, if I'm being real with you. By the way, my voice sounds weird because I'm a little bit sick right now, but I don't really like the changes, to be honest with you. Elon's just stupid, and he's ugly, and I don't like him. So let me know if I'm bugging. Let me know if I'm being real, bro. I'll see y'all niggas later, bro. My throat hurts.